All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to talk about a massive shift in how patients find you. You need to forget pretty much everything you know about patient referrals because the new front door to your practice, it's not your website and it's not another doctor. It's an algorithm.
So let me just start by asking this. What if your number one referrer was no longer a person? Seriously, think about that for a second. Not a colleague, not a patient's friend, but a piece of software. This isn't some far-off future thing. It's what's happening right now.
Because, you see, AI is now the new gatekeeper. It's become the digital front desk that literally every potential patient talks to first. And it's making the call on who gets seen and who stays completely invisible. And it all starts with just a symptom. People aren't really searching for orthopedic surgeon in New York anymore. Instead, they're typing their pain right into the search bar. Sciatica pain, constant back pain, my shoulder really aches. They're essentially having a full-on conversation with an AI about their problem way before they even think about looking for a doctor. Okay, so this brings us to a really crucial idea, what I call the mechanism of exclusion. If AI is the new gatekeeper, then we have to understand how it decides who gets through the gate. How does it make that choice? Let's just walk through this new patient journey. So step one, a patient types in a symptom. We just saw that. In literally seconds, the AI sifts through mountains of data and comes up with a probable diagnosis. But here's the step that changes the entire game. The AI recommends a single treatment path. It doesn't give you a menu of options. It gives you one answer. And that one answer system creates a massive problem for most practices. Because if you're not the one recommended answer, you just don't exist to that patient. You're not in second place. You're not even in the race. This really breaks down why that happens. Look, on the left, you've got the typical practice website, right? It's got blogs, bios, general info. It's all unstructured, and AI can't make sense of it quickly to find a direct answer. So what's the result? You're excluded. But on the right, you have a structured practice. Their whole online presence is built with clear clinical data that connects symptoms to diagnoses to treatments. It speaks the AI's language, and because of that, it becomes visible. So what's the real cost of being invisible to this new gatekeeper? And this isn't some abstract problem, you guys. This has a very, very real impact on your practice's bottom line. Let's just try to put some numbers on this. I want you to think about losing just 5 new patients a month. I know, in a busy practice, that might sound like a rounding error, right? It seems kind of insignificant. But what does that really add up to? It adds up to this. A staggering $300,000 in potential lost revenue every single year. That's what's at stake. This isn't about marketing anymore. This is about the financial health of your entire practice in a world run by AI. Okay, so that's the problem. And yeah, it's a big one. But let's shift gears and talk about the solution. Because the good news is there is a clear, actionable way to make sure that AI Gatekeeper not only sees you, but actually recommends you. Let's look at how to become visible. The secret is all about clinically structuring your data. And this checklist basically shows you how to do it. First, you have to clearly map common patient symptoms directly to the services you offer. So you're connecting the query, sharp pain in my leg, directly to your service for sciatica. Second, you align those services with specific diagnoses, so the AI gets that you treat the actual condition. Next, you have to define the exact treatments you provide. Get specific. And finally, you wrap all of that up into clear, direct answers that an AI can understand in an instant. Now, this isn't just a random list of to-dos, it's a whole methodology. It's a system for going from being an invisible practice to a highly visible one. And we call this framework the AI Patient Selection System. And that brings us to the single most important thing I want you to take away from all this. AI doesn't rank doctors. It doesn't give patients a list to choose from. It recommends one. And in this new world, the only question that matters for your practice is, will you be the one?